What's going on, everyone? This is ODC, it's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. It's review. This is my review of the Star Wars Black Series First Order General Hux action figure. This is number 13 in the series. I'm actually happy that this being a new year, we're actually getting a continuation with the numbers as far as most of the other Black Series. They pretty much started over after the new year. So I'm glad we're just going to get a continuation of the numbers going up instead of just being confused every year. Well, no, this was part of Wave 1 of 2015 or 2016, Just keep the continuation going. It's less confusing for us collectors as far as the numbering goes. On the front here, you have a nice picture of General Hux. I don't know how screen accurate that is. It's I guess it's a generalization of how he would look. And then on the side it says General Hux, First Order General Hux. On the back, you have a nice little read up. You can pause it and read it if you so choose. And yeah, let's not waste any more time. We'll get General Hux out of packaging and we'll take a closer look at him. Okay, and we're back with General Hux out of packaging, and I gotta say he looks pretty good, especially if you are trying to get yourself a whether it's a officer or this specific officer. A little bit of black paint right on his face. Of course, the one I get is black paint on his face. Oh, Anthony Luck. Anyway, I think he looks pretty good. He's pretty much got this like strawberry blonde going, which is, I guess, sort of similar. I know in some photos he's pretty red, and then others he looks strawberry blonde. So, I mean, I guess it all depends. I'm actually going to go see the movie for a third time today, by the way. Show my support. So I'll take a closer look at what his hair looks like. I guess I didn't really pay attention the first two times, but I'm pretty sure it's like a strawberry blonde, so I guess this is pretty accurate. He does come with his blaster pistol here. It's pretty much the exact same blaster pistol as the Stormtroopers came with, or the just different color. I'm pretty sure this is also the same blaster pistol that the TIE Fighter pilot came with. Or in this wave, I believe the TIE Fighter pilot does come with. So, pretty cool looking. I like it. And like even like I said, well, unfortunately, let me just point this out. He does not have anywhere to holster the gun. But you can actually take this coat off. And once you take the coat off, you can actually get away with him with these coat sleeves. You can actually get away with him not even having the coat on and still looking pretty good. And if you want to do like a head swap or something like that, or just a regular head, you could do that and kind of get a let's see if this will. No, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to heat this up. Maybe after the review I'll do it. But you could probably swap out heads and put a regular, maybe like if you want to get the ugly Poe and put it on here and leave the good Poe on there, you could have yourself another officer, just not without a hat, or just without a hat. Not without a hat? God, I can't talk. Without a hat, and get away with having another officer. He does have black gloves on. They are his black gloves and his black boots are both. God, I can't talk. His black gloves and his black boots are a shiny black plastic, whereas everything else is pretty much like a matte finish. I think it looks pretty good though. Same thing with the belt, it's a shinier plastic, which makes it look much better and helps it stand out. So, excuse me. But I think it looks really good for the most part. There's actually a glossy plastic right here on the brim of the hat. It looks really good. As far as his articulation does go, his head can swivel full 360 rotation. He can look up really well and can look down really well as well. We got a little bit of job turkey up in here. I'll gobble, gobble, gobble. His head can tilt side to side, and his arms go up about that far. Full 360 rotation, a single bend at the elbow, a lot less than 90 degrees because of the sculpting here. You can also hyperextend the elbow if you want, or you can, if you don't like it that way, you can put it this way and then swivel the wrist around. So there's either way you want to do it. You can do it. Swivel at the wrist, or at the elbow. Swivel at the wrist. Now, a bend side to side on the wrist. And I believe this one has a bend side to side as well. Yes, it does, side to side. So there you go with that. He does have the ball peg joint. I don't know why they're going this route now. Now, we used to get diaphragm joints. Now we're not getting those anymore. But he does have a waist swivel, which kind of clicks a little bit. He can bend it back a little bit, and he can bend forward a hair, but not really much. He can do the splits okay. His legs can both go forward very well because it's a pliable plastic here. So there you go with that. He does have an upper thigh swivel and a double jointed knee. He does have an ankle hinge, which doesn't really go forward, mostly back, and then ankle pivot. For this guy, I don't really mind that he has single jointed elbows, but like I said in my other reviews, they gotta bring back double jointed elbows for these troopers. They just need it badly. They really do. Especially the First Order stormtroopers, horribly hindered by just really crappy single jointed elbows. Just don't like it at all. As far as his face goes, let me get in here. Sorry. Got a lot of glare. Sorry about that. I think it looks really good. I don't know how accurate this is to the actor, to be honest with you. I don't think it doesn't really look like him, to be honest with you. So, maybe not the best head sculpt. The insignia on the side is a little bit off-centered. To be honest with you, it should be a little bit over here. But, and there's no insignia on the other side. So, I think he looks good with his coat or without the coat. So it's pretty much personal preference. I'm going to probably have him with the coat on, to be honest with you. That's just how he came. So if I do pick up another one, which I do plan on getting this whole wave, these two I actually just picked up. I happened to pick up from my local Toys R Us. So I got lucky. So I mean, you can have them posed with that, with the pistol, or without it, whatever you want to do. The world is your oyster. But here he is standing up next to Poe, and as you can see, he's taller than Poe. He's definitely going to be taller than Finn, because I think Finn is actually shorter than Poe. He is. And then get those guys out of the way. Bring in the Stormtrooper here. Stormtrooper is taller than Hux. Oh no, actually, you know what? They might be around the same height. Because of the hat, he actually might be a little bit taller than the Stormtrooper, so I take that back. But they look good together. I'll bring in Phasma here. As you can see, she is going to be the tallest. So there's that. Can't wait to get my custom cape for this lady. Finally, I can move her around. Her ankles won't get weak because of this heavy-ass cape, but I think it looks pretty good. I don't know where Kylo is right now. He's around there somewhere. I think I was doing a taking photos of him the other day, so I don't know where he is, but I think he looks good. He doesn't really do a whole lot of action. I think that's why they just gave him a pistol, because he doesn't really have an action scene. He is an officer, so I mean, he probably isn't going to see a whole lot of action in these movies, like we were used to in the original trilogy. Pretty much just tell people what to do, and you know, that's it. So I don't know. I like this figure, even though he's really simplistic. He's got his First Order insignia on the top of his hat, or on the front of his hat, I should say, and he's pretty simple. I mean, he's all black figure, pretty much, except for the face sculpt, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty much all black. So it's black plastic mixed with a glossy plastic, a glossy finish, I should say. But I don't know, I like him, and you could probably army build this guy too if you have different head sculpts. You know, I know there's a bunch of people on eBay that do sell different head sculpts. You could probably use some from Marvel Legends if you want to. But this is another guy that's, you know, going to be, in my eyes, probably sought after because of his army building ability. So there's that. So for the most part, I like him. Would I recommend him? Sure. Yeah, absolutely I would. But if you're not an army builder, maybe you just want one. But still a solid figure. He doesn't really need the best articulation because he doesn't really do crazy stuff as far as fighting goes. He pretty much just walks around and tells everyone what to do. And that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.